Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, face it, y'all the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jogging. But Groxy, he just in the pretty boy.
Good evening from and away we go. Dallas Mavericks begin with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. To Lee. Has a look. Shot by Lee, no good. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Simmons to Richardson from long range. Josh Richardson is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 78% at the line. First one, count it. It's the second. One more coming. Knocks down all 3 at the line. And finishes strong.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Simmons into the front court. Down a point. Harris to Simmons. Josh Richardson buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. And look out. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Sixers call for time as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. New blood coming in for both sides. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'd say his game is translating to the league just fine.
To Monroe. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Brunson to Richardson. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Mavericks with the possession. Probing the defense. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair.
Match up. I got block. Screen, I got your help.
Brunson to Richardson. Greg Monroe sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And count the basket inside.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Sixers control it. Brunson to Richardson. Surveys the floor. Brunson to Allen. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. The first quarter's complete. The Mavericks have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Short jumper stays out. To Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Simmons. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Tobias Harris. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Bagley. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Tobias Harris. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Porzingis. Lee. To Seth Curry. A drive, but he can't get it to go. To Embiid.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's 2 for 2 now.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
To Tobias Harris.
Hey, watch the screen left. Come on, yo.
Screen coming. The drive, right to the basket. A shot no good by Harris.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. Time expires to end the first half. It's the Mavericks with the lead.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Sixers have the basketball. Brunson to Embiid. Has a chance. Embiid with a shot, no good. Porzingis. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. My ball.
Brunson to Tobias Harris. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
That's me. Hey, double screen.
Brunson to Richardson. Beyond the arc for three. And Josh Richardson, zero hesitation on that one. Buries the three.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And the finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to Richardson. Short jumper won't go down. Lee.
I got your help here.
Down low to Monroe.
Got help. Double, double, double.
5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Lee. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Richardson. Howell with the rebound.
Make that.
All the breaks you put in the crib. Trap.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Into the front court comes Simmons. The deficit now up to 13. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
That's the end of the third quarter. The Mavericks have the lead. Down With the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Simmons. Shot clock winding down. Oh, Ben Simmons, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Lee. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Oh, he had it.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. Here we go. Here we go. Double. Here we go. Trap this.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Sixers control it. Simmons
my ball.
to Allen.
Right.
Takes stock of the floor. Grayson Allen to Richardson. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Whoa! What a finish!
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Grayson Allen to Richardson. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. He connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Al Horford tips it. Going the other way. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Richardson. Josh Richardson now 4 for 9.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Got it. Here's Simmons with it up top. Down a bundle. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Old school equals high percentage.
The victory to the Mavericks as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Max up, bust down, max up, bust down, seal up, break it down, weigh it up, bust it down, open up, seal up, then up. It's a buzz down. Got it in the old name. Buzz. We don't even buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with it, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, seal up, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 50, 100, I'm down. Stay 10 toes, I'm down. 10 toes. Jenny Craig with them. Diamond dance like Chris Brown. Nigga, my water don't drown. Neck whip like baptized. Church. MJ with the 4-5. Fade away. No buns. Hey, what? Never like a mummy. Fake to a dummy. Got a lot of young dummies. Go roll rap with the tummy. By the apartment. I move the in abundance. Buzz on the I split the like circumference. Then up. It's a buzz down. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even here. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with it, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, seal up, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah, it's my decorator. Draw 6 like PlayStation. Like station. Can't keep my weight. My impatient. Whoa. Remix. In the basement. In the den. In the kitchen. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. Hey, throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down. Pick it up. Put it up. touchdown. Play, really no bust down. Try to take my chain, I'ma bust down. Bust down, feel up, bust down, break it down, bust down, bust down, 30, down, 50, 100, down.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe on it. Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the thinking like Jodeci. I cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the casing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one getting paid for it. Thank God that's a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for St. Laurent on my feet.
Got your with me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe get live.
I told them for me. Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing it. Run to the money, we tryna get fed. I got my mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly, we had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knee, praying to God to cover me.
I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe on it. Get live, yeah. Home side, yeah. Give me right, yeah.
Yeah, from the back porch. Back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue. Be so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
Somebody can't relate.
Black Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Utah begins the game with the basketball. Conley to Gobert. Rudy Gobert returns last year. The Jazz go on their run. Jay, how reliant is Utah on the Frenchman?
I would say pretty heavily, considering he's the reigning NBA Defensive Player of the Year. This team has to win it on the defensive end. That is the mentality of the Utah Jazz.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Doncic, pass to the rim, flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
To Porzingis. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Conley into the front court. His team up by 1. Luka Doncic slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
the iron. It came out. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. To Conley. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Lee with the basketball. He'll run the offense. The drive. Right to the back. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Conley into the front court. Leads 1. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. For 3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Seth Curry. Flushes it home.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Utah with the possession to Nowitzki. Probing the defense. Conley. Gets to the basket and scores.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Stuffs it down with authority. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The first quarter's complete. It's all even at the end of this quarter. Lucky 13s on both sides. 13 all as we start the second quarter. Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
It's Jazz ball. Conley. Here comes the screen. To Conley. 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Dallas.
Kristaps Porzingis tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kristaps Porzingis. Doncic.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
To Davis. Kristaps Porzingis pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Seth Curry. Lets it fly from long range. And Gobert hauls in the rebound. Mitchell with it up top. Trailing by 4. Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Rudy Gobert snatching it out of the air. Utah's got it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Doncic. To Gobert. Nothing going here on that drive. And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Rudy Gobert has got 2 shots coming. Not the best career mark, 62%. First try at the line, no good. He missed a pair of free throws. Tough make through traffic.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
Doncic to Gobert. Over to the right side. Fires the 3. Not going down here. To Porzingis. KB, Kristaps Porzingis. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Gobert. Off the assist.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good. A 3-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Here comes the screen. To Joe Ingles. Here's a chance from long range. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
The assist from number 1.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. It's the Mavericks with the lead.
The Mavericks, their halftime lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks. The Jazz would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard.
And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player
has gotten into double digits yet.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Utah Jazz were non-existent in the paint defensively through the first 2 quarters. You can't give up easy points and expect to have success. The problem became more apparent to me closer to halftime, resulting in the kind of plays in our highlight package.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game. Get back.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Screen coming to Luka Doncic. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah. Gets it in the left corner. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Here's what's brilliant about Luka Doncic. Everybody thinks that you need to be fast or be able to ISO somebody and create your own shot with your speed or your athleticism or your explosiveness. That is not the case. Doncic is 6'8", 230 pounds. Put that smaller guard on your hip, post him up, walk him down, shoot shots over the top. If you have an uncanny style of play, that game can reward you a ton in this league.
That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Bagley.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, Courtney Lee. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Mitchell with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Beyond the arc for 3, and that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Ankle check right here. She coming right. She coming. She coming.
Mitchell. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Mitchell with it up top. Margins 8. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Donovan Mitchell, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Seth Curry. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Bojan Bogdanovic, guarded by Seth Curry. Screen coming. Has a look. Shot by Bogdanovic, no good. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Joe Ingles. Greg Monroe with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oh, you've got to get that one to go.
Double team. Here we go.
Third quarter comes to an end. It was a strong one for the Mavericks. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Dallas with the possession. Can't connect from in close. KB, Kristaps Porzingis. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Conley. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
To Lee.
I'm hillside. Come on, show me
Won't
something
go.
better than that, baby. Game time.
Conley into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. For 3, missed it. To Bagley. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Doncic. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
And he slams it down. Big finish for Kristaps Porzingis. Utah ball. Probing the defense. To Nowitzki. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Nowitzki. Whoa, what a finish.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Lee with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Porzingis. apiece.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his second.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Entering the game for Utah, number 10, Mike Conley.
To Luka Doncic. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Luka Doncic at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Oh, yeah, come right back to it. I got him. Here we go. I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
To Bagley. Dirk Nowitzki able to recover with the block. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Bagley. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. Straight on three. At the buzzer, the victory to the Mavericks as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation.
Ed Cohen and Jay Williams. This is Jalen Rose signing off.
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance, had to.
I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, might run a compartmentalizer. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise it. No, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can they fan go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, when I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. From the start like this, from the heart like this, finna better make my yes, a minute, no nitrous. Do it righteous. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the vibe like, yeah. Finna get it like, yeah. Like, yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no I can up with that. Ay, no I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back and back again. I'm back again and snap again. That ain't no other way to run it. Yeah, it's happening cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this. Whack have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beach. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? Every week on the top to the east one. Tell me how you really want to do it right now. Turn up, shout out everybody, nobody heard of this. Heard of us, we ain't going nowhere, it's a herd of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitated like I'm David Blaine. Living the dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times, then I don't know what is. Man, it's scary cause I've been blowing up like C4 and I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring. Like ring, 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 ring.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I put a residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle. Remember the teachers was all of my.
The Grizzlies secure the opening tip, and we're underway on Field Street in Memphis. To Jackson. Dwayne Wade, pass stolen by the Mavericks. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Lee. Gets a look, can't hit. Josh Jackson to Wade.
Big kick right there.
Short jumper stays out.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To Porzingis.
2 minutes.
Nearly got that one to go. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Dwayne Wade trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw try, off the mark.
Hey, this up game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, Memphis. Substitutions, Dallas.
To right. In throws it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Mavericks with the basketball. Has a look. It's no good. Great defense.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Brooks with a shot. No good. To right. Seth Curry. Tough make through traffic.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown man prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
To Kyle Anderson. Smith. To Kyle Anderson. Dwight Powell rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Off the assist.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
To Dylan Brooks. Here comes the screen. Dylan Brooks to Kyle Anderson. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He can do better than that. To Seth Curry. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw, good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Dylan Brooks. Got it.
Come on, that's money.
Smith to Dylan Brooks. Goes to the left side. Powell with the rebound. Here's Barea. The lead stands at 9. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Down low Anderson. And a nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. We've come up on halftime with the Mavericks on top. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report.
The Mavericks.
Game track. Field goals.
The Memphis Grizzlies weren't efficient with their shooting, and therefore they weren't effective with their offense. Their field goal percentage is lacking, and it's probably the biggest reason for their first half deficit. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was Cole?
Forget Cole. This guy. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It goes down.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Josh Jackson to Jaren Jackson. Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Memphis, they've got it. To Wade. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Looks to make a move. Wade to Jackson. Curling inside. And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Has a chance. Valanciunas there for the board. Jones with it. The deficit now up to 12. To Valanciunas. Knocked loose. Gets it to go. And the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good. A three-point play. And they're back within single digits. Down by 9. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Wade. Here comes the screen. Wade shot no good. Lee with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. And the basket good at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Short jumper won't fall.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
To Lee. Has a look. Oh, Courtney Lee. Not a busy night, but effective. Two for two.
Old school equals high percentage.
Jones with it. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Howard. scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
20-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. It was a strong one for the Mavericks. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the 4th quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Porzingis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. All right. Bagley to Lee. Porzingis. Kyle Anderson able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Jones with it. Down a bundle. No good. Lee with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Smith.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot.
That's good.
From long range. Rebound cleared by Bagley.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Smith. Deep right corner. Trying to cash in. Here's the step back.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
To right. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
To the basket goes Jackson, but his shot won't fall. Seth Curry. To Bagley. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Jackson. The drive. Right to the basket. Over to the right side. stops Porzingis. Pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Footer at the buzzer. The victory to the Mavericks as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
My girl. So you talking about what? Ain't got nothing, man. Ain't got nothing on no name. No, straight like that, dude.
Mike Wilmer.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing, nothing. Me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. In my guide, design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guy design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. Tell you wanna, you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine won't be trying to get no on my note. I would down bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep close phones, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up fight that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss. Come through. What time you wanna, ain't got no time to get in. I can't leave my foot down bad like that, guess I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got this where I'm focused. Need to focus more, that's ain't no he ain't gon' like that. Step on my free world out there in the bluffy side, just might see me and can't turn me down, this ain't that vert. Got all was on, we could got off them. Got up every time I feel the dip, got up every time I feel the dip. You look fair to mention when you gossip in your kitchen higher. Down in prison higher. Down in trenches, huh? Come through.
Welcome back to ESPN. I'm Cassidy Hubbard. And if you're just joining us, we've got a breaking story. Joel Embiid fired off a series of statements about the one, and the internet is going crazy. Embiid says he's, quote, fired up about the one hitting the league, and for all the non-believers out there to, quote, quit hating. Embiid is also wondering whether or not it's too early to call the one the next GOAT. He went there. Yeah. The process is really showing the one some serious respect. But is it warranted? Is it reciprocated? Is it still too early to tell? We'll continue to follow this one as it develops.
Yeah.